Stop trusting smiles. That's how they get in close enough to cut you open. They don't raise their voices. They don't wear warning signs. They show up like warmth, like love, like loyalty. And the moment you relax, they strike, not with knives, but with knowledge. Your knowledge. The kind you handed them in moments of softness. That's how betrayal works now. It doesn't wear a ski mask. It wears your favorite hoodie and asks how your day was. In today's world, being too open is a luxury that comes with a cost. Vulnerability? They don't see pain. They see possibility. This isn't cynicism. This is strategy. You don't need to be broken to be destroyed. You just need to look breakable. Look around. Who gets picked apart first? The ones who overshare? The ones who cry in public and post their breakdowns like diary entries online? They think the world will understand, but the world is watching with a pen, not with empathy. Taking notes, waiting, testing. Understand this. People don't always attack when you're at your worst. They strike when you're almost okay, when your walls are half up and your voice shakes just enough to betray you. That's when they move, softly, strategically. Machiavelli didn't preach kindness. He preached perception. He knew power wasn't about invincibility. It was about invisibility. He didn't have to be unbreakable. He just had to look like no one could figure out how to break him. And that's where your power begins too. You want to be untouchable? Then start today, right now. Wipe the tears. Kill the commentary. Stop broadcasting what hurts. The wolves are always watching. Don't show them where to bite. You want to be safe in this world? Become unreadable. Because this world doesn't reward the honest. It rewards the uncrackable. People don't react to who you are inside. They react to what you project. Your kindness, your loyalty, your intellect, none of it matters if your image screams easy target. That's the brutal truth. But here's the flip side. It means you have control. You can choose the image. You can build the storm. So the question is, what do people feel when you walk into a room? Do they see someone they can manipulate? Or do they hesitate? Do they second-guess themselves around you? Because that hesitation, that's where real power lives. You don't need to be loud. You need to be deliberate. You don't need to show force. You need to show intent. Every glance, every pause, every movement, it should say, think twice. Your truth is sacred. Your emotions are ammo. Guard them like your life depends on it, because in a way it does. Let them wonder what you're capable of, not what you're afraid of. This world is already a game of mass. Most people just don't know they're playing. But now you do. And the moment you realize that, you stop defending yourself and start designing yourself. People don't need evidence to destroy you. They only need an impression. And once the illusion of weakness is in the air, it's almost impossible to erase. So kill the illusion before it starts. Build the version of you that they can't decipher. Not louder, sharper, not aggressive. Calculated, not cold, controlled. From now on, your presence should whisper danger before you speak. Your silence should echo long after you've left the room. You're not here to be liked. Approval is a leash. Once people know you need it, they use it to drag you around. Rejection becomes their weapon. Silence becomes control. And the worst part? You handed it to them just by caring too much. You want freedom? Then let go of the need to be understood. The people who demand explanations are rarely the ones who deserve them. Be polite, but not predictable. Be friendly, but not available. Let them feel your presence, not your pulse. You don't need to explain what hurts. You need to act like nothing ever could. Pain is sacred. Don't toss it around like loose change. When you give it to the wrong person, they'll use it to buy control over you. So here's your blueprint. Frame it, memorize it, Live by it. 1. Speak less. Observe more. Every word you offer is a weapon they might turn against you. Let them talk. Let them reveal themselves. Watch. Listen. Learn. Because the quietest one in the room is usually the one with the sharpest blade. 2. Strip emotion from your decisions. Emotional people get played. They say too much, apologize too fast, regret too loudly. They act, then explain. They feel, then fall. You move like a scalpel, not a scream. Precision over performance. 3. Let go of being liked. That need? That's the choke chain. If someone senses you're chasing affection, they will control you with rejection. Stop asking to be seen. Start making them squint to figure you out. 4. Control access like your soul depends on it. The more people can reach you, the easier you are to predict. And if they can predict you, they can beat you. Be present, but distant. Be kind, but unreadable. People shouldn't know your rhythm. They should fear misstepping around you. This isn't about being fake. It's about being strategic. You're not here to be explained. You're here to be effective. You don't need a louder voice. You need a sharper presence. You don't need applause. You need leverage. You don't need validation. You need vision. And if you're still asking why, here's your answer. Because in this world, if they can't define you, they can't destroy you. They don't destroy you when you're strong. They destroy you when you're distracted, when you start thinking they're on your side, when you've relaxed your boundaries just enough to give them a clear shot. They don't come swinging, they come smiling. And once they're close enough, they don't attack your body. They attack your self-belief. They whisper doubt. They disappear when you need them. They twist your words and sell them as truth. And when you push back, they say you're overreacting. That's not an argument. That's psychological warfare. You don't lose your edge in one blow. You lose it in tiny leaks. A little oversharing here. A moment of vulnerability there. A long text to the wrong person. A confession to someone who didn't earn it. And suddenly, they know too much. And now they can control the way the world sees you. This isn't just about defense. It's about image warfare. If you don't define yourself with intention, someone else will define you by their convenience. Ask yourself, who really knows you? And more importantly, who have you allowed to? Think back. When you were hurt, who helped? When you were raw, who respected that moment and who used it to get closer, just to twist the knife later? People don't always stab you because you wronged them. Sometimes they stab you because you gave them the weapon and turned your back. So keep your power. Guard it like treasure, because what makes you strong isn't how much you share, it's how much you don't need to. There's strength in stillness, power in silence. The most dangerous person in the room isn't the one shouting, it's the one listening, watching, calculating. Control is quiet. You don't need a crowd to feel valuable. You don't need likes to feel seen. You need direction. You need purpose. You need people to wonder what you're thinking, not know your every thought. In a world that reveals everything, the rarest and most powerful thing is mystery. So let them underestimate you. Let them misread you. That's the advantage. When they think you're weak, you're already ahead. When they guess your next move, change direction. When they expect emotion, give them calculation. Be a ghost in the algorithm, a shadow in the spotlight. Not cold, just unreadable. Not fake, just intentional. This world doesn't wait to learn who you really are. It reacts to the mask you wear. So wear it wisely. Project what protects you. Show what shields you. Let everything else stay behind the curtain. Because here's the final truth. Your presence is the message. Your silence is the power. Your unpredictability is the protection. And the people who master this, they win while others are still explaining themselves. They rise without noise. They disappear from reach but remain unforgettable. Don't let your pain be public. Don't let your growth be studied. Don't let your moves be tracked like footsteps in the snow. You don't owe the world transparency. You owe yourself protection. So speak less, move sharper. And when they think they've got you figured out, change the rhythm. You're not here to be easy to understand. You're here to be impossible to control. This is psychological armor. This is how you evolve. You stop bleeding in front of wolves. You stop building your self-worth on other people's approval. And you stop treating silence like weakness, because it's not. It's your strategy. It's your shield. You are not soft for setting boundaries. You are not broken for going quiet. You are building something unshakable. Let your image be precise. Let your energy be limited. Let your presence raise questions they're afraid to ask. And if anyone tries to define you, let them guess. Let them dig. Let them talk. While you move, silently, strategically, unstoppable. If this hits something in you, good. That means you're waking up. This channel isn't here to comfort you. It's here to sharpen you. Every week you'll get tools, not fluff, clarity, not noise, precision, not pity. So hit subscribe. Stay silent. Stay dangerous. Because from this moment on, you are not just seen. You are felt. And the untouchable, they never announce their power. They move through shadows, quiet, surgical, in control. Welcome to the other side. The next move is yours.